how you should do the interview questions.
Have a girlfriend?
I don't.
Do you think I'm hot?
Not really.
Oh, why?
Way many more people attractive here than you.
What's not hot about me?
Your personality and your voice.
My voice?
You're a little too small. You can maybe like eat a burger, not be anorexic.
That's aggressive.
I don't know who you're trying to impress. No one's gonna simp over you.
Top interview question and answer from HireBunch and FireBunches. Tell me about yourself.
Hi, I'm Justin Jedlicka, and I've spent over $1 million on my body. I'm interested to meet other people that have spent the same amount on themselves and see if they look as good as I do.
Was it a very good answer? If you look for great answers to interview questions, like, subscribe, and share. Peace out. Top interview question and answer from HireBunch and FireBunches. What are your greatest accomplishments?
Next door and do a little bit of work from the Peter Pan room. Then I'll just head upstairs to grab a quick lunch. Today I just had some noodles and I'll just grab a snack and wanted to do something that would just make me feel better. Wanted to go eat my feelings. So I started off with a cinnamon galaxy churro and then went to the teriyaki turkey leg, had some Rice Krispie, a corn dog, did some drawing and even had another churro. Then I wrapped up my day by playing a game and then headed home.
Was it a very good answer? If you look for great answers to interview questions, like, subscribe, and share. Peace out. Top interview question and answer from HireBunch and FireBunches. What is your best way to manage stress?
And yesterday afternoon, the CEO of Silicon Valley Bank, his name is Greg Becker, hosted a call with clients.
All right. I think we're on live right now. I made a mistake a few minutes ago that I have to click go live rather than start streaming. So yeah, if you guys see my playback for the first 5 minutes, I might cut it, but it was just, yeah. First 5 minutes like me just playing. Yep. Okay, now we're live right now. So this is the first time ever stream. I have some topics, but basically wanted to see if everyone's come up for any questions and answers for channels, for the content, for the just basically anything for your questions like Q&A and stuff. So you can, we can just interact and make something happen altogether. Anything related to job interviews, even your career, because I've been working in corporate America for quite some years. 10 years, more than 10 years, yeah. And also, you guys know I am a international, so I do have a lot of experience. Travel, visas, citizenship, different countries. Not too many though. At least my motherland or fatherland, you say, and the U.S., right? So okay, first of all, I pick up this time because according to YouTube, many of my audience, actually many of you guys from overseas, there's a certain percent of you from Asia. I think Asian population actually in the most of my audience, and then it's of course it's US. Because a lot of people watching my shorts a lot from US. That's great. And then it's Europe. So Asia, US, and Europe. That's good. I mean, we're kind of not even out of the population geographic, but it's great. It's great to have some diversities in my audience. And I think yeah, I'm not gonna talk about gender wise, but you know what's up. So before we start my topics today, I'm gonna just go over, I've been updating my channel with a few pages. This is my main page, but you guys realize I do have a Linktree page, which contains a few links that's kind of useful to you. First of all, it's Top Resume. They're pros, backed up website. They do have the AI stuff I was talking about in one of my videos, where you guys can just upload your resume, or you don't have to upload your resume. Probably part of it, just go ahead and upload part of your resume that you want to edit by some professionals, and then also upload the job description that you want. Job description that you're trying to apply for, or the description from the job you're trying to apply, and then they can do AI keywords matching or keywords editing to your resume. So that's how it goes. And the episode I was talking about, I'm trying to open up the episode for that. So this is episode say goodbye to ATS woes and the benefits of AI generated, where I was talking about how to use ChatGPT or tools like that to find a good wording and good matches for your resume to the job description, which the job that you are trying to apply to. Yeah, I mean, you can use that as I would say as a backup plan if you don't really know how to start with your resume editing. Let me just mute it. I think I'll mute it. And also the other video where I was talking about this, I think it was I think the video was how to approach the hiring manager stuff. Let me see. The smart way to contact I think it's the resume. So that was the episode I was using to top resume. Let me I need to mute it. Top resume. Oh great, that's a great resume. Oh yeah, so yeah, this is actually top resume I was using. So yeah, so here you upload your part of your resume, and this is the job description. They give you the match rate and where you should or where you're able to edit. So yeah, that's what's up, guys. Well, and the rest of the links, this one give you financial freedom tips for everyday financial movement or give you some suggestions. And this one is a manifestation. If you can calm, or you always unfocused, try to check these two links and give you some great tips. And the bottom, just my social. So yeah, spend a few minutes to go over what's going on my page. So yep, and of course Ko-fi. Hopefully, if you like my content, just if you're willing to, would like to need some suggestions, support. But always, if you want to discuss something, leave comment below, like or dislike that video. Just leave comment. I'll check it. I'll pick up 1 to 2 guys of you, and I'll make the episode for that. So that is all good. And also, I am on Twitter, TikTok, IG, of course. IG is kind of great right now. It's some of the short videos I posted there is pretty good, and it got a lot of attention. Always attention seeking, right? And Bitchwiz is sort of like my backup, and whenever things go wrong on YouTube, you guys can go out and check my latest stuff over there on Beachwood. So yeah, that is all we do. And okay, so back to our topic today. You know, I still want to start it with something with internationals, because I myself was a international student. So just want to go over something a little bit that I didn't cover on my previous 2 or 3, 4 episodes. Basically, what happened, if you're a US citizen or people who's been local for decades and you don't really interfere with internationals, you guys probably are not aware that I think US still currently is the #1 country that international students pick up as their destination for study overseas. Why is that? I'll cover that later. But basically, I will show you some statistics from officials about international students. So let's get to it. All right, so this is the official document statistic from U.S. Immigration Custom Enforcement, which is so-called ISC, and the other government institute is USCIS. It is United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. That's I mean, what they are really doesn't really matter, because I personally, honestly speaking, couldn't tell. But what they do is they either do documentations, they do processing, and also they do law enforcement, some part of the law enforcement job, in order to balance the safety, security, and also the documentation work scope for United States of America for the immigration, whether legal or illegal parts. So that's what they do. Okay, so according to US IC, the official study or statistics, and here you go. So the international student body contains people who are holding these visas: F1, M1, J1. F1, yeah, I was one F1 for a few years. M1, I have no idea. I think most of the students who's coming to the US using F1. M1, I have no idea, man. And J1 is interesting. That's an interesting one. I think for people or for scholars who wanted to come to US, but I think J1 is mostly sponsored by students whose government, you know, those government sponsored program. Maybe there's some of them sponsored by US government, but I believe most of them are government that from the students' home country. So J1 exchange means that you come to the US for whatever others sponsor you finish that part, and you have to go back to the home country, or go back to your sponsors, where the sponsors are either their condition of sponsorship is to come back for their job or for their program, whatever study. So, excuse me. So that's what I know. The interesting part I want guys to see is page 3. Yeah. So this is where I think this is the changes between, I think, let me see, the figure illustrated. Yeah, the calendar year from 2020 to 2021, the population or geographic change of international students come to the US in different regions. Well, sadly enough, maybe for California, they don't survive many people, right? For internationals, 7.5% of international students just gone. And I don't know if you know why, but I've seen news. What's happened in California, especially major cities, and those news spreads, right? They pass city by city and they pass country by country. So once those news went out into overseas, people will learn and they will not come in here for studies for either F1, M1, or exchange. So that's what's up. But hey, let me know what you think, right? In the comment section. What do you think? If you are international, why you're not coming to Cali for study, or why you think you're still good to go for California? And Northeastern 3.2%, 2.5% on Midwest. I believe Chicago might be the most popular one, and then Wisconsin, Ohio maybe. I have no idea. In the South, I'm surprised South, because I believe Texas is also a great state. And then Florida, of course, you got Miami, Orlando. Not only you got great school there, but also great tourism spot, or what do you call that? Tourism spot, right? So that's something I want to check with you. A total of 4 SEVs, certified school enrollment. If I 1,500, blah 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 blah. So I'm gonna share this one with you in the link below my description. Now you have international study and higher education. I think these are the people who's got most international student visa as a buddy. Their associate grade, I actually never heard of anyone. I don't know anyone who actually used that as an international program. I know people come here for a bachelor's degree, and the most educational program are the masters, right? Graduate school, and then PhD. Oh, by the way, PhD, they do give you money. They funded the program mostly. But basically what I heard is you're probably not gonna admit it if you are not good enough to get into PhD degree for the funding. So if somebody says, yeah, I'm gonna pay for it, pay the tuition, pay all that to finish my PhD study, it's a rare case. Yeah. Because most international PhD candidates, students that I know, they do have a funded program, either tuition only or the what do they call it, expenses. Okay, now you can see I wasn't a PhD student. Whoops. So what I was, I'll tell you later. Okay, here we go. This is what I talk about. 6% associate, 39% bachelor's, 38. Oh, okay. 39. Okay, bachelor's is the most. All right, whatever. And this one will tell you the majors. I believe most of you guys, international students, you probably already know this. The next one I want to share, interesting, is page 14. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, so a lot of you Americans are the U.S. residents, long term, whoever born here, or you came here with your parents or immigrated. I guess when you were in college, you just know, okay, our school got a lot of internationals, but how many, and what are the college or university got the most population out of the overall international students buddy in the US. And here it is, the top 20 most popular F1, go back to page 3, F1 non-immigrant students whose primary purpose is complete a program, right? Rather than exchange, or what the hell, M1 is vocational. Okay, so either summer break or in winter break. So those F1s are a legit program pursuer or degree pursuer, bachelor's, graduate, or PhD. Those are the main body of international students. All right. Anyway, so these are the schools. If you're Americans who's currently studying in any of the colleges, you probably know. These are the schools who got the most 21%, the top 21% of the entire international student population. Northeastern, I guess this is the one in Illinois. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Northeastern, yeah, probably New English region. New England, sorry. New York University, of course, and Columbia, yeah. I believe there's a college called Teaching and Education College in Columbia. They are the top one. I think they're the top one who's getting the most F1 students applicants. Come on. But yeah, you know, New York and it's Columbia, Ivy League. USC, yes, I do actually. Couple people graduated from USC as internationals. Illinois, I have no idea. Arizona, blah 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 blah. UPenn, yeah. So yeah. Let me tell you tips. Those who are either Ivy Leagues, or if you go to the website I'm going to show you later, check the global university ranking. You know, the top 50s in the US will probably most likely be the university that got the top percentage of student body for international students. So, in another way, the good colleges, the good university, the world well-known ones are those who got the most international applicants and admitted most international students. So that's what happened. We have this states, California, but you know, it's decreasing, right? Pennsylvania, you got PSU and UPenn, and Texas. Yeah, I think that Texas should be top 3, top 5, but yeah, maybe it's not changing. It's keep the big bases, you know, larger numbers still, but just not keeping changes. Groupings are based on the U.S. census regions. Yep, Texas probably the most. 5.8. California, and students records, yeah, Cali, of course, Florida. 5.8 is Florida. So let's see, the next one, population each state. I think I do have each state, yeah. 873, Texas 404. Really? That's not many. Oh, okay, so from 2020. Okay, so in 2020, these states, so colleges, university, or institution in these states, these are the number of US visa international students applicant that got admitted. So in 2020, these are how many who came to these states. Okay. I think there's also some other very interesting statistics, but you guys can just go ahead and check it out. I'll put a link below, but that's about the international students body population geographic. But what's going to be more is I'm going to show you why the top 3 reasons that's being surveyed and calculated or whatever, organized by a very well-known. I think it's like everybody's go-to, well, most people's go-to for college's international student study program. So let's go back to this one. Yeah. Any questions, man? Just go through it. If you're not in live stream right now, just put it comments down below. So these are the top 3 reasons why, people choose to come to US study. I'll tell you what mine are, but yeah. So this is US news. This is US news. And they do have a column called colleges, world ranking, national, global, regional, for US colleges. And it's yeah, I have no comments on how they rank it, but that's what's going on. So they have survey, and this is 2021. So I think due to the pandemic, 2022, 2023 not going out yet. If they do, let me know. And I'll try to update my statistics. But top 3 reasons. Oh, man, I forgot one statistics to show you. I'll show you later. Top 1 reasons. U.S. degree have a outstanding international reputations. Yes, if you go to top ranking institution in the globe, which we're going to right now, you got Harvard, Leeds, which is US-based college or universities. And I think, let's see this one, global universities. Let's show me some. Oh man, they do this way? Okay. So number 1 is, oh, okay. 20 is US San Diego, 19 US Michigan, Toronto, Canada, but still North America. Princeton, yeah, of course. UCSF, yep. UPenn, okay. UCLA, okay. This is London. Yale, US. Johns Hopkins, US. California, CIT, yeah. Cambridge, of course, London. Columbia. And Washington, Seattle, okay, great. Oxford, London. UC Berkeley, yeah, of course. Stanford, of course. MIT, yeah, and then Harvard. Man, so how many? Okay, I guess 6 are from US, and then the rest from London, right? I haven't seen Europe, other European colleges. I've seen none from Asia, but yet all of them from US. So yeah, they do have a very outstanding international reputation. So according to that global college ranking. And the second is the education system is flexible and offers research opportunity. I know somebody from Europe. They do study in Europe. I think comparing to what I had in college program, I think as this article said, American university encourage people to pursue a curriculum founded on the belief that, okay, so basically what it means is you can tailor your curriculum based on your interest and of course your potentials and growth, academic growth, and even you can tailor it into your interest of your future's professional study field. Rather than I believe in Asia you have very rigid schedule. You do have selectivities, but not as flexible as US. And I believe, okay, this is for college bachelor degree. I believe as long as you are able to pay, you do have options to get graduate early, which means that you will have the options to pick up your class or courses during those breaks. Not holidays, no, national holidays, no, but breaks, winter breaks, summer breaks, you can still study. I did it for a couple times, and it was expensive, but I think it was worth it. So, yeah, so that's what's up, and I think we might have more breaks, you know, spring break, summer break, all kinds of break. Not compete with the Europeans, but most likely other most part of the globe. That's what's going on. And the third top reasons, U.S. colleges are making an effort to recruit and retain international students. Yes, of course. USR is a immigrant country, right? That's all of you guys know. The legal system, the law enforcement system, the policies, even the lawmakers, they have had, I believe, over 100 years of experience in doing their jobs to maintain the immigration system legal laws healthy enough to maintain, recruit, whatever you name it, international from the globe. Let's see what it said. Due to U.S. immigration policies, yeah, of course, and the response to the pandemic, some of the American but let's see. U.S. schools have been working to change that by ramping up their efforts to recruit. So even inside of every institute that are open to internationals, they do make changes and policies, new policies to recruit or to maintain their current international student buddies and to recruit new ones. So I took some of my transfer credits from my homeland, right? And the policy here, they're so flexible that as long I can approve that those credits are, the courses of those credits are equivalent to what's going on here, I can get those credits. And that's what I did. I got all the credits. I think it was 70 credits transferred as 70 credits in my US college system. So I graduated earlier, like 1 year earlier, ahead of the other people in my class. So yeah. So that's my personal experience. But these three reasons are not my top 3 reasons. Oh yeah, okay. I think one of them, the reputations is number one. Yeah, but yeah. So that's what's going on. Yep. And I believe in talking about US student visa, I do have my previous episode. I think is let's see. You know what? Let me open up my channel. And oh yeah, this crap. Let me show you the. Okay, I'm gonna still have this. I do have. All right, let's go back to the view. So we share the regions. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is the statistic I want to show you guys. So so where are those international from? Right? Who are the internationals came from? Who are they? You don't know who are they, but where they do actually come from. So there are the statistics talking about the country citizenship that the international students are or do have. Top 10 countries, and you probably not surprised as a US folks. Yeah, here we go. That's better. Thank you. This is in calendar 2021. Man, they should I do have okay, never mind. 2020. I don't think this is representative. I want to see the. Yeah, here we go. Country of citizenship by genders. Okay, a top 10 or top 5. Top 10. First one, China. No surprise. India, no surprise. And Korea. I think this might be due to the military program stuff back in the days in the wall. But man, look those two. You got 348,000, almost 349. So, and you got 233 probably. So 349 plus 233. That's roughly 571 probably. Oh, 81. So almost 1 million United States who stay in United States as an active student, international student. 1 million come from China, and India. Man, that's amazing. That's amazing. And let's see something interesting. Korea. Yeah, I think Korea is also top population in the international population in the US as well. Top 3, top 5. So it makes sense that they're the people who came from the same place come over here, right? Makes sense. Oh, and same as Chinese and not Chinese, citizen of China and citizen of India, right? So that's what's up. Canada, maybe, you know, I would say this is not a surprise because they're also I think Americans are also on the top population in Canada as professionals. So this is not a surprise. Brazil, yeah, Brazil, Mexico. Yeah, I didn't see Mexico. Okay, Mexico here. Brazil, interesting part is most are female. I did have a PhD candidate students working at the lab that I worked for back in my college days. Yeah, she was from Canada. Brazil. So that's one example. And Vietnam's female. Yeah, this might be some historical impact. Saudi Arabia. I think this one makes sense because for some of you guys don't know who's in the US. They Saudi Arabia and also Emirates. You know where Dubai and Abu Dhabi are located. Abu Dhabi is the capital, by the way, for Emirates. United Arabic Emirates, UAE, or if you know some famous airline, Emirates airline is from that country. Those two Arabic countries, they offer tons of money to their high school graduate who's qualified. I think one of my buddies from UAE, he said you have to qualify 95%, so top 95% high school graduate students who got a opportunity or many opportunities to get awarded for some of the presidents or kings scholarship that the sponsors pick up a college that is good for you, or the college program that is good for this student's potential professional study. So my buddy came to my program, which is top 10 in the nationwide as that program. You know, for example, if it's computer science, my college program, computer science, ranked top 10 nationwide, right? So he's sponsor, which is the president's scholarship in Emirates. They picked up him and they picked up the program in my college and funded him everything, including cars. Yeah, including cars to come to US study. So Saudi Arabia, UAE, I'm not surprised. They do have a lot of money to their students, for their students. Taiwan, yep, of course. Japan, yep. Oh, Japan, I'm surprised. I haven't seen a single Japanese students in my college until recent years when I went back for some events. Mexico, yeah, we're neighbors, right? So yeah, these are the stuff I want to show you, and let's go back to this one. So during the pandemic 2020, 2021, and this graphic shows the population changes. Africa, they get more. Australia, I have no idea. Maybe some New Zealand's. Yeah, of course. I believe Australia was basically locked down. So yeah. Asia, yeah, they do lock down. China, I don't know about India, but maybe Singapore. China, Korea, including, I think this one also including Russia. Yes. So they do lock down. Europe, no, not really. I think back in end of 2021, it was already opened up, Europe. And I think this part also including Eastern Europe, right? So yeah. North America, yes, of course. And South America, yes, always. Mexico, Brazil, and some Caribbean countries. I do know people who came from there to study. Yeah, well, that's the statistic that I missed. Yes, for if you talk about internationals, you got to do as an international student, you got to do international student visa interview, and for that, you know, I just want to go over that part to show you that yes, I do have videos talking about that, and this is right here. This is my channel. I think for this one, cracking US F1 visa interview, I do talk about my personal tips, proven tips. And for F1 visa interview, this is my experience. Only once though. Fortunately, unfortunately, US interview visas, you know, go ahead and check it. This one, I think this is another one. Sorry. And for international students, once you graduated, of course, you want to talk about something about what you're gonna do. Here's a very interesting things actually. When I was preparing my F1 US student visa, one of the top tips, I don't know if it's still the top tips. One of my top tips that I got from somebody else who's been experienced is you cannot tell the counselor to show any trending or any thoughts that you're gonna stay in the US after you graduate. And by saying that is you want to make sure the counselor or the interviewers that is doing your US visa interview, they understand you are going to go back to your home country after you graduate and you're not going to stay. Because what I heard is you have to make sure you don't stay or you don't drag it or you don't illegally. They just want to make sure you are not staying illegal after graduate. So to get better result of that interview, you just tell them, hey, I'm going back to my home country and I'm not gonna find any work, whatever. So I think that's what I know from the top tips. And I guess it's still top tips. I don't know, but you guys leave comment below, right? Let me know. And but actually happened is many of the international students after graduate, they are trying to get any jobs, you know, any job they can, and they are trying to do, you know, just trying to legalize themselves to stay here. I mean, the reason is pretty simple. I mean, you have studied all the, especially STEM students, you know, science, technology, engineering, and management, or mathematics. Sorry, I hope it's just management, because management is easier than mathematics in some ways. Don't quote me on this, but yeah, they were trying to find a job in the States and trying to, you know, just to live their life. Because some of their some of the students, their homeland just don't offer the same job, pay, salary, skills, and benefits, maybe professional growth, development programs for their jobs. They don't offer in their homelands. They don't offer as the same levels as US company do. So it makes sense for most international students who come from a different, you know, those homeland that I was talking about doesn't have the same requirement or doesn't have the same quality of job, professional life. So they hope to stay here, and it may make sense for them to find a new jobs. But like I said, during the visa interview back in my time, the top tips is to not show this attitude, even the trending thoughts, to the counselor. Yeah, that just sometimes make international student life hard. But well, fortunately, I do have an interview I'm just trying to sell my interview tips, right? I do have interview tips for international students. Top 3 tips. Excuse me. Top 3 tips for international students, which also including H-1B visa. And let's check some.
What the hell you?
Oh, stop. Stephen Ho. Yeah, thank you. So some of the tips, super important is to wear, right? You gotta make sure you understand how the H-1B works, what you have to have in order to stay in the US legal as of jobs, and where you can find the job that suits you. And top 2 networking, top 2 is research right after why it's important, and top 3 is networking. So yeah, so that's what's going on in job wise, right? And of course, I mean, as international students looking for jobs, you are a job applicant as of the other people who's not internationals, who's same as a US job applicants, right? They're the same. So all my other tips, you know, I do have master the art of resumes and hiring manager approaches, and of course 100 interview questions and answers. You can also use those. Yeah, just feel free to check those. If you're international, you definitely need to check those. If you're not, you definitely need to check those as well. Yeah. So that is my kind of my tips for internationals who's looking for jobs. My personal experience, I'm gonna, you know, spend another time in a different episode talking about my US job hunting experience. But I do have experience laid off as internationals. But later on, my condition, my legal status kind of changed, so upgraded, and I haven't had the same issue ever since. But yeah, my experience as international, if you got laid off and you're still in immigrant status, aka you didn't get your green card, man, that's definitely pain in the butt. But I kind of show my tips in one of my episode. Let me see. I think this first episode. Yes, my bounce back after getting laid off, couple years. It's kind of popular videos for now, and show up my, I think 5 tips or 3 tips how I survived. Yeah, this one too. So these couple months that I got laid off are the most darkest and most difficult time as international. But the thing is that I do find out something interesting that works on me, and I apply to myself, and I kind of survive that condition. And here we go. That's why I create this channel. I want to help both US people or anybody who's interested in job and professionals, international study, student life in the US. That's why I created this channel. And that's my motivation. Of course, you can't avoid getting laid off as international. So I do have this episode talking about my 3 tips, top tips, how many tips I have for international. So yes, I do have experience as being laid off and also as being laid off as an international. Other than that, I also want to do some other episode talking about my the progress during my my time laid off, like how many interviews that I participated, how many I got offers as international, and oh yeah, I do have a one of the interviews. So one of the things that I want to share with you is that most of my interview, I do get a permission from interviewers that I can do a recording, right? So that's also something that I mentioned during one of my previous episodes. Excuse me. So, but I don't think YouTube like that. So I'm going to try to figure out some other ways to post it somewhere, maybe on BitChutes or some other more friendly. But let me see, where's the video? Oh, here you go, this one. So on this one, I shared a full this full episode. I was sharing a full recording of I think it's a phone interview I was trying to get with the interviewer. I think it's one of my quickest interview because I didn't get the I didn't get the opportunity for the next step. But yeah, this is what's up. And I do have had actually many recordings, and of course I also agreed with the interviewer who's been recording in my interview. I'm going to make edit to their names, to their voices, also my voices sometime, and my name, all the names of company. I cut it or blurred it. Yes, but I don't think YouTube like those, but I'll try to do something else to share with you guys, maybe in one of my live stream and later on. But so let's see how it happens. See anything else? Think yeah, that's probably it. So anything you guys wanna talk about, just feel free to reach me out, man. Just comments and anything. So yeah, that's probably it. So okay, so our first ever episode, that should be it. I just wanna thank you, whoever's coming up today. I didn't check how many people's watching, but just wanna thank you all for today. And also I will try to see if you guys have any comments and anything you're interested in talking about in the next few episode or next live stream. I don't know how soon I'm gonna do the next live stream, but today I'm just trying to test it out. I do have a lot tested before this, but I think equipment's working okay, but just trying to see how you guys think of the stream and all the content so far. So yeah, again, this is HireBunch and FireBunches, and my name's Ron. Make sure you guys check out my other episodes, and of course my link page below to check all the goodies, right? HireBunch and FireBunch. So okay, so this is the end of today's live stream. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you when I see you for the next episode, man. Peace out.